Yeah, g'day viewers, missed you on Tom's Park, long not bad, thanks. So we have got ourselves in a predicament, mate. Holy dooly, we have got ourselves in a predicament. This camp spot is on the maps. It's like a state forest free camping. Doesn't say anything about not being able to get long vehicles in here.
It's tight.
It's tight.
Everywhere.
It's tight, mate. We're trying to turn around so we can get out. And there are trees everywhere. On the map, it looks like, you know, big open areas. It is not. I just had to doe some trees down with Jack just to get us to here. Wife and I just been for a walk to look at our options. We're going to try and nose in there and then back out. But then we've got this to deal with. And so we're going to try and bear with us. Wife is getting the GoPro. I'm going to do some dodgy stuff. It's raining. The ground's slippery. We're rolling 7 ton. I love it.
Alright, so we've got to get us out of here somehow. So I'm guiding and filming and trying not to slip over myself. Righto. Come on. This is ridiculous. Oh, you're close to that side. Oh, that's close. Let's get in the car. Oh, that's so close. Okay, we made it through there. Now we're gonna get through here. Oh. Oh, yep. Oh, you need to go this way a bit. Oh, I can't see that side and I'm so glad I can't. Righto. Whew. I think that was the hard part, but we do have to go back that way. Just do. Alright, now this is the next little bit we're going to get past. Oh, this is like clay. Keep coming. Wait. That's it.
Yeah?
Yep. Right, I think we're stuck again. You'll, oh. Oh, that's nice and close. You're not gonna make it. There's a tree. Alright, I think our best bet, we're going to have to look at the map. Let's look at the map and see where that road goes.
Hey?
Look, let's look and see what that way goes. Right. Stay in the car.
Okay.
Down in here, love. We're going to have to go down in here and just, that's the biggest open area.
Can you go up in there so you can spin back around?
Well, I can't go up in there and then back round because there's not enough room to get around because we hit that tree there because it's so long. Looks like someone's been in here before, eh?
I reckon in here.
Okay.
Between those, like, come in and nose up to that little skinny white dotted one.
Yeah, you got to remember, honey, we're bloody 34 foot long.
Yeah.
That's not 34 foot. And where do I go from there?
To the spotted one, not the little green one.
Yeah, but where do I go from there? I can't back around into there because I hit that tree.
Did you look in the maps to see where that road went?
No. No.
Because that was tight.
You
coming
think?
in.
You think? That was really tight.
I don't even ever want to get back out that way.
We're going to have to go back out that way. Mate, what have we done? Mate, I'm all for playing in the bush, like getting bogged in the bush and all that sort of stuff, but not when you have got your fucking caravan on the back, mate. So my idea, it's bloody wet, it's raining. My idea was to come down, we were just parked up there, to come down in here and try and do a U-bolt around in there, nose in there and then back up between those two trees. And I've just gone and gotten fucking bogged. I'm fucked. Like, we're in the middle of the state forest. No one knows we're here. I have no idea where we are. I don't know anyone in this area to come and give me a hand. My plan now is to pull forward with the winch and then try and get some ratchet straps to the back of the van and just ratchet strap it to one of these trees back here and try and just pull the van back with the max tracks on the roof. I haven't spun yet, so I haven't gone down to diffs or anything yet. But look at this, mate. It's just slop. I didn't think it was that soft in here, mate. Holy. Yeah, no, this isn't good, mate. Sorry for swearing, Mama Bear, but well, this is the biggest area that we could find to nearly turn the van around because we just can't get anywhere. Like, I said to Bree, like, we pulled off the track and just turned straight in. There was bloody... I said to Bree, where is this joint? And we thought, oh, yeah, we'll come in a bit. And it's just come in as... Oh, mate. What have you done, Shawnee? You fucking dickhead. Oh. Righto, mate, so this is where we're at. I just winched forward off that tree there, just so we can get the back of the van away from that tree there, with the max tracks under the wheels, because I'm not down, like I'm not on the diffs yet. I've let the tyres down to 20 PSI. What I've done is I don't have a rear winch or anything, so I've got a snatch strap, wrapped it around the back axle of the caravan, and I've got some tie down straps and winch that as hard as I can against that tree. So that there has a shitload, and you play a bloody tune on it, a shitload of pressure on it. So that's got built up kinetic energy. So all I want to do is try and get the car up on top of the snatch strap, there's max tracks, and then I'm going to reposition our rear winching device system thing that hopefully works. And once I do that, and then try and get the van in there between those two trees, and that'll get me, see that tree there? That's what I'm trying to get away from. And I can literally just use the winch and skull drag the car around off any one of these trees and point it back up there. It's pretty hard over here, but it's just a slop hole right there, mate. What have I done? Anyway, let's give it a crack. Wifey's on the GoPro, so we can get more footage for the YouTube channel. Hey, why does this stuff keep happening to us?
Let's hope this works.
Right, lovey?
Righto, let's go. Oh, ow.
Did it go loose?
It went loose.
Mate, I tell you what, that worked sensationally. Did exactly what I wanted to do. Barely any wheel slip. Got the car up on top of the max tracks. Now, let's reposition this whole snatch strap and do it again.
So Jack's now on the max tracks.
So Jack is on the max tracks.
So this next bit's actually the worst, the bit, it's like, oh, we got to get it right.
Yeah, we got, once it pops off the max tracks, then once it pops off the max tracks, that's when we've got to stop and don't spin and get them back on the max tracks. Pull the max tracks out the front, put them behind the wheels. That's what I'm trying to say. Sorry guys, words are hard. Very stressful time. I've just been putting it on Snapchat as well. If anyone was in Nowra, near Nowra, I don't know, how far away is Nowra?
I have no idea.
Oh, it's a while away. Anyway, if anyone was near Nowra, they could come and give us a hand. But it is a Wednesday and we're playing
Thursday.
in the bush. Hey, Thursday.
Thursday.
We're playing in the bush, everyone else is at work. So, I love this stuff, mate. I really do love this stuff, but not
with the van.
With the van, like, I mean, this is why I got all the recovery gear. This is why I packed all the crap that I packed, just in case. But you know, I wasn't going out looking for.
We just got in like this. I'm going to get onto the wiki camps and say this is definitely not designed.
Look, it says large flat areas suitable for medium-sized caravans.
There's not a flat area whatsoever.
There's no flat areas. There's no.
The tracks are tight. Everything's tight.
Don't bring your caravan here, mate. It'd be hard for push to find a spot for a tent. Anyway, should be right, lovey.
I am thankful there's no leeches.
Can you hear the ocean?
I can hear Jack Jack.
That was a joke. I can't hear the ocean.
Oh, I don't get it. Why is it funny?
At least we've got a nice sound to listen to as we're doing this.
Oh look, a little red spider. And just to top it all off, the children keep telling me they're hungry. Like, I've got other things to do, like film. And try and be helpful. It's pretty toy.
Righto, we'll go again, love.
Righto, what do I gotta do?
Just film.
Come on, Jack Jack. You turned the van too much. Alright, that's not going to work, that tree.
What happened is when we come off the back max tracks, the arse end of the car slid down the hill. Yep. Quite possibly I could just keep going at that angle that I'm at, just keep putting max tracks behind the car, forget about this for now, and just reverse back out the same way we came.
And then we're stuck in the exact same predicament of how to get out.
But I can't get the front of the car around yet, like. Don't know. Anyway. Wait. Righto, viewers. So we're back to. I got the car around straighter. I've got the van straighter. I've got the snatch strap hooked back up. We come past this tree, so this is how far back we've got it now. Winch extension strap is on there. I've got the two blue straps pulling tight on here. There's actually a road here, so I'll put the Hercules thing up there so that if someone does come roaring past here on a motorbike or something, it's highly unlikely, but there's my safety thing over the road. Hopefully someone will see it. Hopefully someone will see it and they'll stop and give us a hand. But I'm gonna get wifey to ever so slowly come back, get the wheels back up on the max tracks again. I've just got them, they're just spinning, just won't climb up onto the max track. So I've set this up, try and give the van a bit of kinetic energy to pull it back up onto the max tracks. I'm running out of breath, I'm unfit, I'm hungry, I'm tired, I need a drink. I could do with a little wee. Let's go. Righto, wifey, just ever so slowly, reverse. And we just got to try and climb back up on the max track. Just turn your wheel left hand down a little bit. Woo. Righto, now backwards. Ever so slowly. Just trying to get those max tracks under that wheel. Whoa, 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 whoa. No, it's just not going to climb up there. Next port of call, I'm going to get the high lift jack off the roof. I'm going to try and just winch it with the high lift jack off the back. Need another D-shackle. Yeah, righto. We'll be back.
Righto. Yeah, just make sure this doesn't hit. I've had some help. Oh. Yeah, he's coming in, move. Hey? Can you accelerate? He's coming in. Righto, we're going back. We're going back. Keep turning. Do you want me to move the max tracks?
This is working.
It is working. Help. Help is always helpful. So glad these guys stumbled upon us. Righto. He's pulling. Oh, that's so tight. Whoa, whoa. You're only going to miss it by like a millimetre. Oh, we keep going? Keep going.
I think so. It's going to go that way, isn't it?
Whoa. Alright. You got about that much before the bikes hit the tree. I know. Now what? Oh, yeah. Now what?
Righto, mate, so some awesome campers up the road up here. We're bushwalking, and they came across us and they're like, "I'm going to get me cruiser." So what I've done is got him anchored to the back of the van. I've got my winch rope running out across there, and I'm literally skull dragging the front of the car around. Hang on, I'll show you. Righto, mate, I'll go again, eh?
Yeah, go for it.
Righto, so we're just literally skull dragging the front of the car around so that... Oh, this is working sensationally, mate.
So we're trying to twist Jack's nose. Old mate over here is holding the weight of the van. Jack's turning. Go, Jack. Well, that worked really well. We're winching off this tree now. Oh, let's hope we can get it out. I don't know what that little tree is going to happen with that little tree. How much more can we jackknife that caravan and car? Is that about to hit? Oh! Was that the light? I think so. That's the light. Oh, look at it.
Cracked it or?
Yeah, it's a crack.
You want to try and come in here and maybe try and, like, if you try and go forward that way and we pull the caravan this way. Yeah, that'll pull it off the car and pull the car away from it. Yep. And at least it'll bring the caravan more of a angle. You might be able to drive up there and maybe back to there. Yeah. And then it'll just be straight course here.
Alright. I think it's going to swing around enough, hopefully. Yeah, that's alright. Woo! Oh, that's a lean. Jill's not leaning as much anymore. What's wrong? What happened, hon? Oh, copy. What are we going to do about that tree? Yeah, we're just going to make sure this falls the right way. Whoa! Timber!
I love this little Sora.
I know. And they love adventure. Put your head in the window. Come on. Moo, keep your head in the window, please. Just in case in case that snaps. Just the winch, in case the winch snaps. Put your head in. Thank you. Yeah, it's probably a good idea. It's raining. Oh, I forgot about them. Oh, now it's starting to rain. Alright, let's hope the Max Tracks help now. Yes, you got traction on one of them.
Right?
You got traction on it.
Yeah.
Finally, some. Let's hope. This is the last one. It's full raining now. Come on. Come on, let's just be the last one. Come on. Come on, it's the last one. We're getting out of here. Come on. Yes. Yes. Whew. It's torrential raining. Yay, go Jack Jack. Oh, oh. Yep, you're on the back one now. This is ridiculous. Come on, Jill. You're not even spinning. Oh, Jill's starting to spin. No, she's not. She's just building up dirt. Oh dear. I am so glad we're not down there while it's raining like this. My hands are covered in dirt. I'm covered in dirt. Come on, Jack Jack. Come on, Jill. Jill's back wheel's spinning, not the front one though. Come on. Come on. Come on. They're turning. Almost on the road. Oh no, we're on the road. It's still slippery. Alright, so it's not over yet. It's still raining. Now we're going to get towed out, thankfully. Oh, I don't know how we would have done this without any help. It really would have been not even doable if we didn't have help. We'd probably be camping in the rain down the bottom of the hill, and it's only getting worse. Look at that. Oh, come on. Come on, let us get out of here. Children are hungry, cold. Come on, Jill, you can do it. Come on, Jack Jack. All right. I don't have much left of me to dry the camera lens. Oh no. I don't know how we're going to get Jill through that. It's getting so wet. I might have to go get the mud Max Tracks. Yes, yes, woo! You're right, keep going. Yes. Woo! Go! Go, go! Yes, ooh! Awesome. Listen to it. Woo! Oh, Jill's on a bad angle. Okay, get them. Right, Jack and Jilly are on a bit of a bad angle. We've got some max tracks in the front car. That's just turned into a river down here. Righto, where do you want me? Oh, come on! Ah! Fuck, that's close. I mean, bugger, that's close. Huh. That scared me then. I thought we were going to hit. Sorry, swearing. Woo! We were so close. So we did hit on this side. Oh. Yeah, I know it was close. It didn't hit. We are not cutting down trees to make room. I think it might be a 2-minute noodle night tonight for the two. Yeah, no, you're good. Excellent. Oh, you big, beautiful beast.
Well, mate, it's now 7:30. We're out. We are out. Absolute legends come to the rescue in their dirty big old thong slapping power Land Cruiser. We're out, baby. We'll just take you for a hot lap. Now, we tried to turn around in here. There's just too many trees. We couldn't do it. So we drove down this track here. Don't mind the snatch strap. It's still hooked up to the back of the caravan. We drove down this track here, facing this way. We tried to think we could turn around in there, and it just didn't happen. So we come down in there. There are our tracks down there, mate. Through there. Sorry for the shaky camera work, viewers. I'm just trying to... Wifey's got heaps of footage. And we drove down in there. There's a track that way and there's a track that way. So I nosed in there, thinking I could reverse around there. Now, they're the caravan tracks there, mate. That drop off there is about 1 metre deep. I've got the edge of the caravan wheels just there. So by the time I got it up to here, the back of the van was hitting on these trees here. Yeah, so the back of the van was hitting on these trees here. So we pointed that way and I thought, oh, righto, we'll come down here, mate. So we went down that road there thinking, oh yeah, I'll back in here. I couldn't back in there because the front of the car was going to hit on those trees there. I thought, oh, righto. So next option, we drove down here a bit further. I tried to swing it and reverse it in there because there's a big clearing in there. Front of the car started hitting on that tree over there. So I backed up again, up the road. I sent it down in there, mate. I just went, tried to do a U-bolt around in there. And when I got down there to that tree, mate, that's when she all went pear-shaped. So I drove down here. There was an actual stump there. Where is it? There was a stump here somewhere that I straddled. I went right out in around here, mate, and then I swung her. Now what happened is because the weight of the van was behind the car, mate, the arse end of the car went like that. And she jackknifed a bit and in this slop, mate. And this is where I was in here. So what I did was we just shimmied around. We got the van back up in there between that tree and that tree. Old mate held me there as an anchor as the car was facing down there. And then you can see, mate, check this out. Now check this out, mate. This is a testament to those Shitty Kings winches, eh? Like $350, mate. The car was facing there. I had the winch hooked up to that tree there. Literally just skull dragged the front of the car. There's the marks there. Skull dragged the front of the car around there until we pointed out there. I did jackknifed it that hard that I broke the back tail light on the car, but it's all right. I just have to cut the bum off. Hey, mate. And then once we got to there, we winched off that tree, then I winched off that tree, then I winched off that tree, then I winched off that tree, and the 2 other trees up there. But see these tracks here, mate? That's the caravan. We come up through here, all slop, mate. This is the caravan. Look how far that caravan's sinking in there. This is the car in there. Look at this. All these tracks are over a foot deep, mate. That little winch, mate, I tell you what, hats off to the Adventure Kings winch, eh? Not bad, thanks. Anyway, guys, I haven't looked at anyone's bloody replies to my story. I am out. Thank you, everyone who offered advice and everything. I wasn't going to unhook the car. You just don't, when you get bogged, you don't unhook shit, eh? Like, I've been in that road before. You don't unhook. You try and avoid it. I bought a heap of straps here in one of these trees somewhere. I can't find them. Anyway, I'll come back in the morning, I think. That's me, guys. I'm out. I'm going to have a stub. I am going to have a sneaky stubby. I've had a big sort of 5 hours swinging off the winch, running max tracks. I'm buggered. And it's still raining. I've got to go and find my straps later. Anyway. Ew, this is great, mate. I love this shit, eh? Absolutely froth it. Just pain in the bum I had the bloody caravan hooked up, but oh well. You know, how good is it? Bogged ass on a Wednesday, mate. I don't even know if it's Wednesday. It's probably Thursday. Bogged ass on a Thursday. All you cheeky bugs are going to get up and go to work tomorrow. Here I am playing in the mud and the scrub. Oh, even wifey was having one, I think. We didn't even have an argument. How good's that?